It's really hard to confess feelings to someone, and when you're in love with someone, you tend to look at that person with rose-colored glasses. Your heart will also favor the presence of your partner. No matter what your heart says, but if your gut tells you something else that might be wrong with that person, never ignore that feeling. Hello, and welcome back to Brainer Smarter channel. Being in a relationship is all about compromising and letting go of flaws of each other. But when your partner is toxic, it's hard to ignore it. In this video, we're going to tell you the 10 signs of identifying a sociopath. These will help you not to get emotionally victimized by such kind of people and might as well save your heart from getting broken. Make sure to subscribe to our channel before we proceed to the video. Love can sometimes blind you, making you overlook the obvious red flag that your partners show often. Then how can you tell that you're dating the wrong person? According to psychologist Martha Stout, 1 in every 25 people is a sociopath. How will you come to know that your partner is a sociopath? According to criminologist Scott Bond, sociopaths don't look like a joker and show up cackling and howling and ready to manipulate and not so easy to recognize. These kinds of people are antisocial and emotional, and any kind of association with them can cause harm to you. So let's start with the signs. Number 1, they are extremely charming and charismatic. You might be dating someone who is charming and charismatic, but the charm, however, is superficial and has no depth or deepness. They know very well how to catch the attention of people, so they are often found boosting themselves in large circles. In their opinion, they are the most talented and entitled to everything life has to offer. Sometimes they can also be identified as narcissistic, blustering about their looks and harnessing the compliments. Number 2, they tell lies upon lies. Sociopaths are good liars. They lie as easily as they breathe. They have perfect excuses to deal with every situation. They lie without any reason with seemingly zero regrets. Psychotherapist Sabla says about them, their lies usually are self-serving, making them sound impressive. Whatever they speak usually doesn't line up with their words. They make big promises and plans which have no actual foundation. They give you big plans but do not act upon it. They are not firm on whatever they speak and often end up confused if asked about their specific recent lie. As the wise says, lies have no legs. That means if we keep lying, it gets hard for them to remember the details. When confronted, they will get angry, or they'll procrastinate their way out if they are smart enough. Number 3, they don't have close friends or relationships. These people avoid going to family gatherings, meetups with people, and spending time with friends. Not that they have any. They prefer to stay alone. They are limited to a few people, and that's why he will not allow you to meet his friends or family. They are likely to keep it hidden as long as they can and will avoid any conversation related to their family. Number 4, they do not respect your feelings. In a healthy relationship, your partner will avoid the things that make you unhappy, but sociopaths have no empathy. If you ever get upset, they won't ask the reason or say sorry to you. Instead of feeling ashamed, they may even blame you for spoiling their day or making them feel bad. They will try their best to play the victim and not get any blame on themselves. Later, if you don't act as they thought, they will try to sugarcoat it with their amazing lying ability, and you will end up thinking that they might be going through some hard phase. But in reality, they'll be doing just fine. Number 5, they're controlling. Being protective of someone you love is part of caring, but oftentimes people confuse controlling with caring. Your partner should be protective and possessive in a healthy way, and must not be controlling and commanding. In context to our list, sociopaths are extremely controlling. They just try to regulate and dictate when, where, and how you are going to do anything. They just try to become more dominating and start taking over your life. They start imposing their own choices on you and start manipulating your life their way. They impose their choices, desires, and wishes. They even won't allow you to meet your friends and family members and restrict you from performing any kind of activity. In this way, a relationship seems more like a prison. And if it's mentally harming you, then it must be stopped. Take some time to note these down and understand whom you are dealing with and at what cost. Number 6, they have mood swings. Mood swings are common in many adults. Many among us have anxiety, depression, or bipolar disorder. But these illnesses must not impact the relationship, and if your partner is caring enough, they'll make you understand why they are behaving differently, or the reason behind their unusual mood swings. But sociopaths sometimes get very violent and have extreme fits of rage. The mood swings they get are sudden, unstable, and abrupt. Sometimes you just need to say a simple word to trigger them, and they suddenly go into a rage. They, in their rage, can take things and smash them on the walls to release anger. This way of destructive anger is unacceptable since it can harm the other person physically as well as mentally. Number 7. They lack connection with their past. It takes time for many people to open up to their partners about their pasts, but never too long to cause the split in relationship. You may notice that you don't know much about their past. They are very evasive about their personal life and past and avoid discussing it by changing the topic of discussion. This makes their past a great blank spot on your mind, always leaving you assuming rather than clearing up your thoughts. And that too, after months of relationship, you still stand where you began. If a person avoids social contact, has a lot of burnt bridges, and no close friends, then they might be a sociopath. Number 8. They misuse your good qualities. When they find any good quality in you, for instance, if they found you more sympathetic, they will try their best to gain your sympathy. Since they are compulsive liars, they will pretend to be wounded or hurt. When they establish this image, they get a chance to trigger that weak point of yours. This act gives them comfort. They will also escape their blame by playing the victim and gaining sympathy using one of his acts. Number 9. They lower your confidence. A healthy relationship is all about support. But if you're dating a sociopath, they will try to use you and so make you feel guilty. They sometimes may accuse you of all that what you haven't done. Instead of appreciating you for good qualities, they constantly make you feel guilty by their expressions and gestures, sometimes directly and oftentimes indirectly. Your strengths become your weakness. You start overthinking and start considering your good deeds as bad ones, all while they enjoy the escape from the blame game. Number 10. Rigidity. They are always rude and immature. Excuses are already prepared by such people for not doing something. They give these reasons without any logic. In addition to this, they are very rigid in their opinions. They have no flexibility in their ideas regarding certain issues or aspects. They will forcefully try to impose their ideas on you. Their attitude is always demanding and their response is emotional. You'll constantly find yourself cleaning up their mess. If any of the above signs match your partner, then you should probably reevaluate your relationship. Are you dating a sociopath or have you ever dated one before? Share your experiences in the comment section below. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up and share it with your friends. Hit the bell icon and don't miss any update. And subscribe for more new and exciting videos. Thanks for watching.